the map, and here we go. Map number 1, round number 1, CLG Red up against Hot Flash, and here comes CLG charging down towards Fountain. That's Goose Breeder, who connects with one shot onto Shift Walker. And now she's going to fall back, and Emmy will go down. It looks like Hot Flash will get the opener here.
Yeah, Reef catches Emmy off up close and personal. I like the dually call, but it's not going to work out well enough for him. Still, the damage has been done to Jay Lee. They're going to try and close the gap on towards the A site. Bomb's not yet gone down. Kelsey picks up Reef on the trade and still out towards long. Goose Breeder's got another. That's going to stall out this plant. There's going to be a plant though coming through finally for Hot Flash. And they're in that post, but Goose Breeder trades one back out. Julie's come up through as well. And, well, there comes Dive, the last one to mop it all up. Still, bomb plant here for Hot Flash. Means they can force up into the next. It's definitely a good start here for them to get some success out of the pistol round. And seeing with Emmy's positioning towards Con, what they were able to make out of that, it's definitely a good start.
Yeah, absolutely. And just to note, I think there have been a couple of changes to the Hot Flash roster, unless the names were changed. We'll have to confirm that, guys. But Shift Walker, Sunny, and Jay Lee are all regulars on the roster, so those ones make sense. But Reef and Summer, perhaps in place of BMAX and Bunny, or they are them. I'm not sure if name changes occurred at any point, but again, we'll confirm that as we go into round number 2 here. CLG Red, of course, the roster you would expect. Emmy, Di, Goose Breeder, Yuli, and Kelsey. And here comes CLG on the defense of the B side. They are just mopping up the force buy for Hot Flash, and everyone's gone. What a quick round.
Well, you were just done talking about the names that are there and not there for Hot Flash, and well, the round was over and done with. It's a good cleanup on the anti-force spy too, because Hot Flash did invest into that last round. Granted, they got the bomb down, so it's expected, but CLG Red were not phased by that at all, just absorbed that B rush so well, and didn't take much more than maybe 50 damage on one of their players, and a couple others taking 1-2 pieces of damage, but wasn't really all that much at all. And now Emmy's back towards Khan, has the FAMAS in hand this time against the pistols, picks up one. Yuli's come through for a second. Emmy will strike for a third. Kelsey comes through as support, and Emmy will go a little too over-aggressive there and fall, but the FAMAS should still be recovered there. It will be Kelsey to pick that one up, and CLG Red, 3-0 start, but this is where they get their first real test. Hot Flash are going to have the AKs up here in hand, and don't think they're going to have an op. They won't go for it. They'll have utility instead, and the AKs across the board. And technically, it's a bonus round for CLG Red here.
Yeah, I mean, CLG Red with 3 A1Ss, an MP9 and FAMAS in a bonus round. That's quite the bonus round indeed. Almost a proper buy-up, right? Nade's going to fly through. That'll connect on Sunny and Summer. So they go down to 80 HP each. CLG are continuing to be quite aggressive up the Fountain, as is usual on Overpass. Now they're going to back off of it. 2 players towards long, as Hot Flash will take control of these bathrooms. And there's definitely space for them to work with, especially up short A. But I think the reinforcements are going to come through in Goose Breeder. That said, Summer does get the opener. So Hot Flash have the early 5v4 edge.
That's a good little flash to force Emmy away from that angle. The re-swing comes through and does a good amount of damage. And now from the player advantage for Hot Flash, we'll see if they can really scale on into a very successful round. CLG Red are gamble stacking the A site though here. And this is something that Hot Flash are walking into. There's one player down towards B, that is Kelsey, and now Di's found the first opener. A flash for Yuli, and there goes the second. Now the player advantage swaps into the favor of CLG Red, but it's a great read by Hot Flash to go down to the less defended site. However, quick rotations are here towards B on Overpass. They're going to happen. Kelsey still lurking around in towards Graffiti. Swings out. Takes some damage, though. Unable to stop the bomb plant. But there's Goose Breeder to take out one more. 4v2 now in the favor of CLG Red. Looking to put another one on the board.
Yeah, Sunny and Reef, the last 2 standing. Sunny gets one, but Di trades her out, and now it's up to Reef to try and clutch this, but no, nice shot on Goose Breeder, but Di does end up sealing the deal, and it is 4-0 for CLG Red. The good news for Hot Flash is they get a bomb plant, additional $800 in bank account. That's going to help a lot in terms of their utility, and they will be able to get a proper buy-up hardware-wise here as well. It's going to be 4 AKs and the AWP, because, you know, full loss bonus 3,400 plus the 800 gives you $4,200 on top of the money they had from the previous round. So here we go. Round number 5. CLG Reds still haven't been challenged too much, but that was a good opener from Hot Flash to at least make it to 5v4 early and take that B site.
Yeah, it was definitely a great read from Hot Flash overall, even working with the player advantage and losing that. They still made the right calls, didn't panic at all. Definitely a nice shot there from Reef, too, in that 1vx. So, glimmers of brilliance for Hot Flash, unable to come up with anything to break that goose egg yet. Their A pressure is here and dies up on top of the flowers, gets that opening pick. And now it's time to go back for more spots. Sunny just barely creeping forward, but Dai's not going to take that shot, doesn't need to. Sunny, though, goes a little too wide, goes a little too far with no utility. That'll be a free pick there for Dai. 2-player advantage here for CLG Red. Hot Flash, though, going to keep on going back towards the A site, setting up for their utility. And they're still going to have to contend with Dai, who's now rotated off of a long angle, leaving that all down to Emmy. And is posted up towards Dai. He's plenty of time, but Hot Flash, I think they're going to have to group up to have a chance at even getting a bomb plan out of this round.
Yeah, Hot Flash, perhaps they'll realize this, but CLG Red are giving them both bathrooms and short A in the early moments of the round, with both Dai and Emmy pushing down at long and keeping an eye on what's happening there. But the adjustments are made, of course, afterwards. Once you get into the last 45 seconds, Dai is definitely going to be posted up on A and keeping an eye on everything else. But maybe there's some space for Hot Flash to abuse should they realize it. Anyway, Emmy is going to get Reef, and then Dai drops Jay Lee. Only Summer left standing, and Dai should be able to close this while she spots the body, but decides not to shoot just yet. Well, of course, because CLG Red doesn't really have to give up any positioning here. They have the advantage. They have the bomb at their feet, and, well, time is going to expire. We'll be 5-0. Maybe Summer can get one. No, not even. Kelsey cleans her clock, and that will make it 5-0 for CLG.
I think that was before time expired, though. So let's see if it catches on the replay. Dai had a massive round just getting those op shots. That third shot even better. I believe, though, given Summer's economy, that shot, that kill was actually after time. So, or before time, I mean. So Summer does get lost bonus out of that round. A second or two longer, and Summer is dead bro coming into this one. But instead, it's going to be Deagles, Tech 9 for Jay Lee, P250 for Sunny. And they're walking in towards Dai, who's rotated towards Divider this time. They're actually going to file out through long. Not a bad call given the pistols. And they could definitely overwhelm anybody who's sitting around towards bathrooms or long flower pots. A lot of ground to be gained. Goose Breeders make the rotation up, and Emmy's cutting off the con play. It's a full rotation on this read from CLG Red, and Dai from Bathrooms is going to put the first and the second through the cleaners, and looking for more. Goose Breeders going to have to come in and help out, and will get a crest on. Sprays down the next target in line. Last two walking into her angle, sprays them all down. Crisp and clean from Goose Breeder. 5-0 here. They did get the bomb plant, though, and that's all Hot Flash really wanted out of that round.
Yeah, I mean, they did buy up the Deagles, but they really couldn't do anything. Goose Breeder makes that 3K look easy, even though it wasn't necessarily easy at all when you have those 3 players charging towards you. But she does get it done, 6-0 in favor of CLG Red. And just to confirm, we did double check, and Reef and Summer are in fact replacements. We don't know if it's going to be for the entirety of the season or if it's just for today. But I guess we'll find out as things progress throughout the season to the next week. But for Hot Flash, that's problematic, Austin, because the 2 players we highlighted, Bunny and B-Max, as being top fraggers, are not here for their squad. And going up against CLG, you need your best players to be present. So that could be tough. We'll see if they can actually start to get something going here. Summer does find the trade here over on Goose Breeder. After Emmy managed to take down Jay Lee. And the health's not actually that great for CLG Red. You have Emmy down to 14 and CLG Dai down to 43. So perhaps a possibility here for Hot Flash to find that opening round they desperately need.
Yeah, there definitely is a window of opportunity here for Hot Flash, but taking a dry peek into the op of Dai is not the way to start it out. Ooh, Dai takes the initiative, pushes in, catches Shift Walker just outside of the divider. That's going to make this one a lot more winnable here for CLG Red now with a woman advantage. Hot Reef moving forward, closer and closer. But Dai is still lurking around, not deterred by any lack of health. Gets a hat trick, or not quite a hat trick just yet, but almost seems to be a hat trick as there's 2 kills for Dai. Emmy's been found out finally, that low HP player, but Dai's still around, keeping an eye on Con. There's the 3K. Finally gets the hat trick, and it's all down to Reef. But I think the Reef has been reefed in this one. Nothing to do, really, aside from maybe one more kill.
Yeah, that's the one thing. Even though you can get the opper down to low HP on any team, they're still lethal until they get down to 0. And Kelsey is going to drop the last one, Reef, her latest victim. That will make it 7-0. And CLG Red only 1 round victory away from ensuring a first half will 100% go their way in terms of rounds won. Match going to be paused here. Perhaps a timeout called by Hot Flash as we're going to check out that play by Die once more. I mean, really nice movement to get the 3K and just locking down every single angle that Hot Flash was trying to peek out from.
Yeah, Die's really been very prolific in this start. Also, 12-0. So
Yeah.
there's that. It just goes to show how well Die's playing right now. I mean, geez, I just looked over. I'm like, yeah, Die's doing good. Oh, wait, 12-0.
Yeah.
Okay.
And usually you don't really look to your opera to do the most damage per round, but she's at 142 ADR. So she's doing it all right now for CLG Red. Not to say that everyone else is playing poorly, not by any means. CLG Red, everyone contributing on their side right now. Emmy's going to toss an 8 on forward. She gets tagged down to 66 herself by an 8 thrown by Hot Flash. And Hot Flash will take that space at the very least at Fountain with a well-placed smoke to ensure their positioning is guised off. Now, of course, CLG Red are reading this right because they're checking out what's happening towards Party, but they decide, you know what, let's not over-aggress here. And we'll back off towards this A site.
They're taking a lot of long control now, and Goosebreeder's also making the rotation up towards A. It's a good read from CLG Red right now because we have not seen Hot Flash really go towards B at all. So CLG Red knows that they're going to keep on pressuring towards this A side as soon as they have some signs that Hot Flash are in the vicinity. Yes, they could go down Con, but there's more than enough faith that Yuli and Kelsey can hold down the rotations. And as it stands right now, Yuli could even get the opening pick from short. If Reef's not very careful, it's going to come down to timing. No utility. It's going to be a fake smoke as well. And because of all the information Reef has here, there's not going to be an over-rotation from CLG Red, or rather, Kelsey has. Reef's going to rotate up towards Con and back towards A. But who's the one holding down A? It's Die. Emmy's even on the flank. There's the lurker gone. Die's going to just fall back behind the dice boxes. And CLG Red are going to set up to weather this storm. Nice kill right from Die. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
She even drops the second one. Goosebreeder pitches in. That leaves only Shiftwalker, who does get one, but Emmy comes out to seal the deal. 2 for Emmy, 2 for Die in an 8th round victory. So they have indeed secured the lead heading into the second half. How much they pad it is another question. Another timeout going to be called here, again, likely from Hot Flash. Trying to talk things over and figure out a way to get through. But I think the problem here right now is in terms of aim duels and pure firepower, CLG Red has the advantage in every way. So Hot Flash are going to have to get creative with their movement and their strategies in terms of where they decide to go try to throw a fake in there somewhere and really force CLG to rotate off of a bomb site. But you have to prove something if you're Hot Flash in order to get CLG Red to start second guessing themselves. Otherwise, they're just going to hold their ground and continue to win these fights.
Yeah, if I'm Hot Flash, I'm probably going to try something fast. Con play fast into water.
Yeah.
Something to really change up the pace. Because if you let CLG Red get set up, we've seen what Die's been able to do. We saw the rotation from Emmy. We saw how well they read the map. And if you're Hot Flash, you're feeling that you're getting read like a book as well. You know that since, well, our Con player gets caught out the second she walks up Con, they're already ready with 3 players here towards A when they make the exit. It's read like a book, but here comes Emmy rotating down towards B, expecting this and reading it again. Okay. Reef and Sunny, though, get a couple of kills, but Emmy's Con through, swaps to the sidearm, and grabs a 4K out of this round. Goosebreeder will get the last, and Die's immortal streak will continue here. But I like the change of pace here from Hot Flash. I do want to see more utility from them, though, and I think that's something they're lacking, is a lot of utility on some of their executes. What goes back to me is their first gun round, where they had that little pop flash in towards bathrooms that opened up and got that opening pick. Something like that. They can keep doing that.
Sorry, Austin. I think part of the problem is that they have 2 players subbing in right now for the first time playing with this roster. So that really does affect your coordination and utility usage because, you know, you have players with set utility that they're going to throw in certain executes, and that's just not going to be possible here with Hot Flash. They try to come through a little quicker now, perhaps listening to you, Austin, but it doesn't really work out any differently. 2 frags for Yuli. Emmy comes out with the last 2, and it will be a 10th round victory here for CLG. Hot Flash just haven't really been able to get on through.
They've had flashes, but they haven't been able to sustain them at all.
Yeah.
There's been glimpses of good things from Hot Flash. It's just they're not able to chain them together. And if they're able to start chaining those good things together, they'll be able to get some rounds on the board. And granted, some of the rounds they've lost is literally because of the person we see on screen right now. It's because Die just decides, I want everything, and starts off this round nicely with that little aggressive peek. Doesn't even take that early shot, too. Really good trigger discipline. And now Yuli's got the idea somebody's in towards water. Won't expect the second player, though, and gets out barely alive. Swaps to the knife in the nick of time. Jay Lee going back for the trade, but there's still 2 players towards short. The gap will not be exploited, as nobody from CLG Red wants to aggress here. Hot Flash back to a more defaulty setup with 3 towards the A site and then 2 towards B. 1 towards each side has already fallen. But from another 2-player disadvantage, what do you do if you're Hot Flash here? These are very hard situations to get out of when your opponent is playing aggressive. And CLG Red, they're playing this so disciplined despite being up 10-0. They're getting those opening picks, and they're just falling back towards site, playing their crossfires. They want to let nothing to chance.
Which is good. I mean, they're playing proper Counter-Strike despite the fact that they obviously feel like they're the better team. There's no doubt in my mind, but Kelsey is going to drop Jelly. I like the way they're going for that aggression. I think they're pushing up a little more than perhaps they would against other opponents that they might have more difficulty with, in particular into water, right? You saw again, I think it was Emmy, or excuse me, no, it was Yuli pushing into water, who managed to get a frag there, and Kelsey as well pushing up, so... I don't know. It's CLG Red still playing that disciplined Counter-Strike, but the aggression is coming out at the right times. That said, Emmy is going to be dropped here by Summer, and it's going to be Sunny and Summer trying to get to the A site. The problem is clock management has not been good into this round. Only 15 seconds left and try to go in. Might have been better just to save, but they are instead going to get mopped up by Die and Goose Breeder. 11-0 for CLG Red.
Yeah, they keep on putting up the pressure, and when you're having this much success, you're going to start pushing angles a little bit more too, like we saw Yuli out towards short. Timeout called again presumably by Hot Flash, and they'll be on another pistol half by once more. But what can they really do to fix this problem? Because it just seems like at this point, they've let CLG Red snowball out of control. And the thing is too, with CLG Red being as experienced as they are, you're not going to catch them getting undisciplined. That's the other problem. For a team that's down like this, maybe you can get that round that you need to get things started because the other team gets a little undisciplined. You get a couple of rifles in your hands, and boom, you can turn the tide. But CLG Red aren't a team that do that.
They know how to play Overpass too. I mean, they're so good here. Best round differential of all their maps over the last 3 months, plus 42 round differential here on Overpass, and they have not lost. So, I mean... that's the problem, right? Because Hot Flash said, we have to go with the map that we've been doing well on, even if it is our opponent's best map in turn. You just have to try and do something, because I think any map is a challenge against CLG Red for Hot Flash. Maybe we'll see. Yeah, and maybe we'll see something come through here from them. They only are going to have pistols into this round, and it looks like they are going to favor those lower tunnels. Perhaps going to pop through connector, and that will be the play. Not much utility left, only a smoke in Jaylee's hand, so they're going to have to dry peek all these angles, and that's problematic with Emmy watching. She gets 1, 2, maybe the third. Yep, indeed. 3-piece for Emmy, as Sunny and Summer will fall to both Goose Breeder here as well. There is the full house from Goose and Emmy. 12-0 in favor of CLG Red.
If they just continue putting on the pressure, Emmy with the AUG in hand, making it sing. So they do. The AUG is such a good gun, and for only $200 more than an M4A4, there's no reason not to get it. I mean, the A1S is arguably the best rifle in the game, but if you can get the AUG, you also get that short-range headshot one shot as well, which is something very nice on the CT side. The scope comes in too, but it's just a nice, mild 30-round spray down, and good work there from Emmy and then Goose Breeder to finish that one up. Die's getting very aggressive in towards sewers, though. That's a very, very aggressive peek with an op. Not something you'll see every day, but it just goes to show how confident CLG Red are right now. Emmy, essentially the lone defender, makes the noise. Goose Breeder has to help out. Both of them finding a couple of kills. Emmy will snag that second. Goes back for a 3K. Back-to-back 3Ks for Emmy. Wow. And Sunny has an op. And Sunny's on an island. Gets one. But I think it's going to get cloudy pretty quickly here as Goose Breeder's on that flank. And it's not red at all by Sunny.
Yeah, there's so much map control. CLG Red, and Yuli does close it out on Sunny. 13-0 in favor of CLG Red, who are absolutely in full control in every way possible here on Overpass. And last time they played it was in the ESEA Women's Winter Cash Cup number 4, winning against Little Bucks 16-4. And well, Dai was the top frag, unsurprisingly, I guess, with the way she's played her with that AWP. She had 31 frags there, only 8 deaths, and 127.2 ADR, along with a nutty rating of 2.23. So,
jeez.
Yeah, she is very good on Overpass and still has not died here in 13 rounds, 16-0, as Emmy's taking control at the top of the scoreboard, though she's just charging into connector, finding 2. There is Dai trying to fight back in terms of that stat war with 2 of her own, and Jay Lee, the last one to fall to Yuli, 14-0.
It'll be another buyout for Hot Flash here. Sunny will have the op yet again, but it just seems that there's no stopping CLG Red, at least on Overpass. Mirage is also up next, and, well, Mirage is where AIM can also take over the game. We see Emmy literally running at them, getting those kills. Goose Breeder's had her moments too. Yuli when called upon as well, and Kelsey really hasn't seen anybody. I feel really bad for Kelsey right now, because it's like,
yeah,
what am I supposed to do? I want to be helpful. I want to do something, but there's nothing for Kelsey to do. Emmy actually could get overwhelmed here, and will do just that. Dai's not connecting those shots. In comes Sunny's off. Not going to take down Dai yet. Is this the time she dies? Yes, it is. And now here's the opportunity. Hot Flash looking to put one on the board. It's round 15. They're trying to keep it off of a 15-0.
Oh boy, Goose Breeder's gonna have her hands full here as Hot Flash throwing a lot of smokes, Molotovs in. She has a gap to work through, and she does. They're not really watching her around Dicebox. She gets 1, 2, maybe even the third. There it is, 3K. The man advantage is back, and Summer and Shiftwalker are down to only 22 HP combined. Goose Breeder's picked up the big green gun, and she is going to jump on top of Dicebox. The bomb is smoked off. They're defusing this. They should have it as Goose Breeder gets one more. 15-0 in favor of CLG Red as we head to a break.
ride. I'm never losing my pace. See the look in my eyes. I'm bringing back the golden age. No stopping when I'm on the edge. No voices can get to my head. Feeling on top, feeling blessed. I can't wait for it, I can't wait for it.
Takes by their money to foster change. Takes by their time to heal the pain. Heartbreak will light the fire. Heartbreak will light the fire. Fire will light the fire. Fire will light the fire. Takes more than money to foster change. Takes more than time to heal pain. Heartbreak will light the fire. Heartbreak will light the fire.
All right, we're back here with the second half of action. It was all CLG red all the time in that first half. 15-0. Die was on fire, only dying one time, and that was in the 15th round. The thing is, Hot Flash had, I believe, a 4v2 going on to the A side, or 4v3. No, was it 5? Yeah, it was 5.
5v3.
It was a 5v3, and then Goose Breeder just comes around Dicebox, which wasn't guarded well enough, and gets a 3K and just turns around right on its head. And then, well, you guys know the rest. CLG Red closed it out and got their 15th. That means he'll need only one round to secure map 1 and send us on over to Mirage, Austin.
John, take a peek at your
Yes.
mini map and look where CLG Red are, and look where Hot Flash are. That's now 3 spots for Emmy too, and even the opening pick, if Emmy got the bank kill as well, would be absolutely over for Hot Flash. Now they still have a chance to make something out of this round, but Shift Walker is stuck, trying to do some chip damage. Kelsey up towards Heaven Boost, might even have somebody jump on her head. No, it's going to be Yuli to actually spam away and actually pick up 1, but Shift Walker's walking, trying to make this a round for Hot Flash. Summer comes in as well. It's all down to Die. The hero, can she do it again? Looking to only have 1 death in 16.
No.
On the drive-by. And that is demolition duty there by CLG Red. Die and Emmy absolutely dominating.